Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I want to show you guys how I drilled out my low side jets on my Nikki Carb. I actually started making a video yesterday, and between the cat interrupting me and the light going out on my phone because the battery was too low to record with the light on, so I had to scratch that video. It's kind of like a blooper video. I did put it on my Facebook page, so if you guys look me up on Facebook, Holland Grass Racing, you guys can see my quick little blooper video and kind of a start of what I wanted to do. So this will be technically take 2. So once again, welcome. Today we're going to talk about drilling out the low side jet and actually drilling it out while it's still on the engine. I've done a lot of research. I've asked a few questions on Haymo. I haven't really got too many replies from that, so I figured, I'll just take it upon myself and I will figure it out. And that's exactly what I did. So let me start off here. This is a Nikki 2-barrel carburetor. So it sits like this on the engine. Here and here is your low side jets, which, if you look, get my phone to focus, there, which I've got something broke off because we tried beating the jets out at work. I wasn't very successful. Ended up breaking the punch off, but this is just for demonstration only here. So there's a low side jet and there's a low side jet, and these are your high speed main jets here. What the problem I was having, it was hard to start, and I would actually be really lean on this side and really rich on that side. I have a black sooty plug, and over here would be clean and purple. So that's not good. From the factory, these carburetors, these engines actually they're made lean. So that was kind of showing me that it was in stock form, that it was still running too lean on the bottom. So when they run too lean, what actually happens is it overrides the main and actually feeds fuel. See, you generally have a black emulsive tube that would come out on each side, and when you give it full throttle the way the butterflies are now, it actually sprays the fuel in from here. That would be your high side. Your low side comes in, well, you can barely see it. See them little bitty black dots? Excuse me. Well, when you open it up, there they are. Yeah, come on. There we are. That is your low side. So what it does, picks it up from here, feeds the fuel in through there, and then behind the butterflies. That is what lets your engine idle when the butterflies are closed. So the problem I was having, I wasn't getting enough fuel up through here to keep it idle and to get it to start. So what it was actually doing, it was feeding it up through the bottom of the bowl, through the mains, and then out, which isn't how it was designed. So this is what I did. All right, so I don't know if anybody's familiar with these or not. These are the welding drill set that you can buy. They're pretty cheap. I think I got this at Tractor Supply. The problem I was having, it did come with a 30 thousandths. The problem I was having was, excuse me, when I go to drill through here, man, my throat, the tip of the drill would actually bottom out down here before it would actually access and hit the low side jet. The other problem that I had was it wasn't long enough. So when I went to put it in here, this would hit the emulsion tube, and the little float shut off part there. Sorry, I'm not very good on my lingo today. So, I mean, and I bent these back, which I wasn't very happy to do. And I did get it down in there, but I was still hitting the little float tower here. So what I went and did, I took some JB Weld. Let me get this thing to focus. And I just JB welded a 30 thousandths drill bit to a thicker drill bit. And then I had to, let me bring that out, that way you guys can see. I took my knife and some sandpaper and I just kind of ground that down a little bit. That way, while it's sitting on the engine, I removed the bowl. I kept the float intact. I didn't remove any of that. I just removed the bowl. I took the top cover off, right there, and then slowly went down through the top, lined it up and got it in there. And it takes a little bit of effort, but you got to be really, really careful because you don't want to break that thing off inside there, then you're in deep. But it takes a little bit of pressure. You just constantly keep turning it. Now, it seems like it takes forever, and at times your drill will actually get caught. So you need to take a pair of pliers and try to tighten that as tight as you can get it. But you'll eventually get to the point where it'll break through, and then that will, as long as you have this carved out, it should fit right down into the hole. So once you do one side, you do the other side, make sure they're all good. Then you spray them down with carburetor cleaner, or I like to use brake cleaner. Just make sure you spray the top of it really well. And I just lost my light. Sorry about that. It's all right, we don't need it at this point. Make sure you spray it really well on top. Spray underneath, clean out your bowl. I actually broke my O-ring, so I ended up having to get a new O-ring to put on it. But after all said and done, I turned the key over and the thing just fired up. I mean, just fired right up and purred. Just idled great. So that was my problem. So that is how I accomplished drilling out the low side jets on my Nikki Carb on my Briggs V-twin. I would fire it up, but I went to charge the battery and my wife stole the extension cord. She needs all the extension cords for all the Christmas decorations. So I've got 4 extension cords. All 4 of them are in use. So I'm going to have to go out and buy some more. Either that or just go out there and unplug her Christmas tree lights, which it's not even Thanksgiving yet. She's already got everything up, but I don't mind. I had a viewer tell me to space out my starter. That could be the reason why it's grinding and hitting and not wanting to start every time I hit the push button. So I haven't yet done that. I'm going to space that out, charge up the battery. Cranks over a little slower than I want, but it'll start, but not enough to what I need it to. So, but I hope you guys learned something. Like I said, when you go to drill it out, just be really slow, be careful with it. Try to keep that, straight in line as you possibly can. You don't want to take your drill and as you're drilling it and start going like this and doing all kinds of crazy things, because you break that little guy inside there, you are screwed. So that's what I was trying to avoid. I accomplished it. It did take some time, but it really wasn't that bad. So that will be it for this video. So hope you guys learned something. If this helped out, let me know. If you guys broke it off, please don't blame me. I'm just trying to show you how I did it. You guys take your own risk in your own hands when you do your own things, just like I do from watching other videos. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to try to have another one up here very recently. I'm going to mount my GoPro camera, and I got to put a new belt on here, get a couple things lined out, and then I'm going to take her across the yard and maybe down the road a little bit and kind of show you guys what this little thing can do. So until next time, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.